banded kickbacks. We have a long band for this guy, and then we are anchored to something stable. You can use this or a chair, just something that's not gonna move because you're really strong and you'll pull it away if you do that. So Allie's going to wrap the band around her ankle. So loop her foot through that band. Either the back of her foot or her ankle.
The ankle's
What are you
weird.
doing?
The ankle's really weird.
So you're gonna go like this and like
That's
push?
That's normally what I do.
That makes it a lot more hamstring and less glute.
Fuck. Okay.
Just because like you have to point your toe and now it's like a hamstring.
Ow. Yeah. Okay. But the band just like slides. I think that's why I don't do that.
Okay.
Okay. Anyways, start over.
Okay. Banded kickbacks. We have our band, it's one of the longer resistance bands, and we just tied it and anchored it to this post. You can use a chair, just something that's super stable so that when you pull, this anchor point is not going to move. So Allie's just going to loop her foot through, her working foot, right around her ankle. And then I also like using a pole or the chair because you can hold onto it for support. Really, when you're holding onto it, you're gonna have a slight lean forward, and that helps you be a lot more stable so that you can have, a heavier resistance band for this movement. So this leg is going to be slightly bent, your stable leg. The one that's through the band will be your working leg. And really all she's doing is keeping that foot off the ground and then kicking back just until either you can't get the resistance to go any farther or your glute is contracted, and then you're gonna come forward and you can bend your knee if your ground is kind of your limiting factor there. Keep your knee bent so that you're not hitting into the ground there. So holding here, kicking back as high as you can, right there. Stop, nice and slow, controlled, coming back in. What I don't wanna see, take this band off for me, is coming up if this is too light of a resistance. I don't wanna see Allie kicking her foot up. So grab on here and kick your foot up pretty high. That's gonna come, one, that's way too high, so you don't wanna be any higher than your glutes. But two, the second you come up too high, you're gonna probably have some pain in your low back, and then you won't be able to push as much weight. So just keeping that height lower right here, you'll feel that in your glute more, and you'll be able to keep that neutral spine.